The flyer we are handing out is about 4 reasons why we should boycott the Latex Ball 2013. We are here to boycott the Latex Ball 2013.
What is happening tonight here at the Astoria Manor?
I just spoke to Gary Gilbert. He's one of the organizers on the Pride Committee here.
Yes.
And I explained to him that there's a program at GMHC called Latex Project Program, which has in part some elements that are to real concern to the community. And we tried to talk to them, we brought it to their attention, we had a meeting at GMHC, and now they refuse to talk to us. And we think it's unfair. We think we have the right to show our concern, and we feel they should be listening to us and should be working with us.
What's wrong with the Latex Project?
Well, there is so many things wrong. They're losing tens of thousands of dollars every year on this function, and we just think there's better use for money than losing tens of thousands of dollars at a ball. Versus we have so many people in the community that have no insurance, they don't have access to money to buy medication, and we just feel it would be money better spent in different ways to really help us if you're really concerned. So by not wanting to speak to us, we don't really feel they are really concerned about our community.
Okay, Wolfgang, who rents the ballroom to have the latex ball?
The Roseland is rented by GMHC, and they told me they're getting a discounted rental price. But they also got pressured by Roseland to have a bar now, which our function should be alcohol-free because of all the people we have in recovery. So, but instead of, again, following a community that would to the best interest of the community, they decided to have a bar now because Roseland gave them pressure to raise more money because the $20,000 rental fee wasn't enough for them, so they pressured them to have a bar so they can make more money for our community and the cost of our health.
Right, and so the economics of the latex ball, how does that disrupt the ballroom community?
The economy is being influenced and cut into because it's not only GMHC, it's all these other agencies that started with free balls, and they get access to government money, grant money, and maybe other fundraising resources. And they just rent these nice places and have balls there, and the ball community, they don't have the resources to pay for those rental fees, and therefore the natural artistic progression is definitely manipulated and corrupted by these AIDS organizations, where we feel they have really no reason to be there. We just think it's time that they restructure their mission and go back to what they were started on originally by doing your condom handouts and talk to the people and get out of this entertainment business of giving balls and voguing classes. That's not their job.
Right. So your sign says what? Read me your sign.
Boycott Latex Ball 2013, GMHC, Gay Men's Health Crisis. We think that GMHC, it's a chop.
GMHC is a chop.
Yeah. In 2011, GMHC invited Jenny Livingston, the director of Paris is Burning, the controversial film, to speak at the 2011 Latex Ball at Roseland. They decided to invite her to let her speak on behalf of Paris Dupree, Paris Dupree was the originator of the Paris is Burning balls, which Jenny Livingston named her film after. And my personal conversation with Paris was, Wolfgang, he didn't want to be in my film because he said because of Paris is Burning, he felt ripped off because Jenny was using the title and he felt he was being ripped off, which is like, I guess, an intellectual property issue. And, because of that film, the consequences also are the loss of oral history. If a film like this and under those circumstances, an individual from our community refuses to do any interviews, being involved in any kind of documentation of the community he was part of, a creator of, then we lose part of our history. And that's just not fair that GMHC violates a 20-year-old policy the ballroom community had, which was to never invite her back to the balls. But I don't know where GMHC can take that kind of take and just invite her. If Paris knew she was talking on his behalf, he would turn in his grave. Paris is Burning exploited the ballroom community in different ways. Financially, people didn't get paid. They were very upset. Octavia St. Laurent, for example, even sued her successfully. And another level, intellectually, Paris Dupree, who named his balls Paris is Burning. Jenny Livingston took that title and made it the title of her film. And my personal conversation with Paris Dupree was that he felt ripped off. So it didn't make the community happy. And whenever it was released, the historians, the ballroom historians, and the leadership was, most of them was against that film, and they rejected the film.
How did the film portray the community?
Well, it portrayed the community not complete. They felt there was a balance missing because it was during the AIDS crisis. There was no mentioning of AIDS. They felt there was people working on Wall Street that wasn't represented in the film, and it just had so many negative elements that are in any community, and that was kind of too much highlighted without having a balance. So that will definitely affect the community, because they're definitely more than a bunch of these prostitutes and drug users. It's an artistic community, and they have made their point, with Madonna coming back 10 years later, still wanting to work with the community. And so I don't think we have to prove our point. We really think the program, the Latex project, has elements in it that need to be changed. We tried to talk to them, we had a meeting, we brought it to their attention, and now they don't want to talk to us anymore. The money for the Latex ball, we are not sure because they really don't announce it. And we know it can't be government money because they cut all the programs that are not HIV kind of related. And the Latex ball is really an entertainment function. So, we feel, we're not sure where the money is coming from, and they don't want to talk to us and don't want to answer our questions. We have so many questions, and we come to the meeting prepared, but they're just not telling us the truth. And the reason why we are here today is because I felt a strong need that the voices from the houseball community needs to be heard. We have a few concerns in regards of the Latex Project program that is with GMHC. And when I was first introduced to the ball community in '87, and later met members from the community in the 1990, and I have been working with the community since '95. And because of a film called Paris is Burning, which was introduced to me during the time, and the concerns and the imbalance of that film, I was asked to direct a film called How Do I Look? and the film was to provide a balance and make it an artistic empowerment and HIV/AIDS awareness community project. And many members from the ball community were involved in this project, and it was for that I was able to meet so many creative children in the ball community, and it's very fascinating when you see the talents coming through, and when you live the magic moment, when they live in the moment. These are just wonderful experiences, and that's what I've been touched by. And it's because of that I feel a strong need to represent the community and help them out in what I do best, which is to represent communities and bring attention to them when we feel there is injustice.